Hi, this is Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today I have a new ghost story for you. So I've had this ghost in my house for probably on and off for about 2 years. She is the sweetest little girl. She looks to be about 2 years old, but I think she could be a little bit older. I do feel like she passed from something that she was born with, so some type of defect or something like that that she was born with took her life. So she looks a little bit on the small size because like the way she communicates, the way she talks to me is very much big girl stuff, but she looks like she's about 2 or 2.5 years old. So just so you know, I lovingly call her Suzy-Q because she has cute little curls. But I will tell you that her name is Meredith. And so Meredith has been with me, like I said, on and off for about 2 years. And she has the sweetest personality, and she is always very sweet, very loving. She loves to play with my dog, although he's a little bit big, or she's a little bit big. She loves to play with her and kind of play hide and go seek with her a little bit. But Meredith has such a sweet personality. I know she is not going to be staying on the other side too much longer. She's going to be coming back to her parents. So she is just excited about everything that's about to happen. I know she's like, knowing that like this has really devastated her parents to lose her at such a young age. But I also get that there's a lot of things that really kind of cleared off her plate with having a lifetime like this where she passed very, very young. And then she's really excited about coming back into the same family. I do feel like she has 2 older brothers. One of them has really, really blonde hair, and then the other one has like brown hair like her dad. And then she was born, and like I said, she had some medical issues at birth, and then she never really was able to recover. She recovered at times, and then it eventually took her life. And then she had a younger sister born, and she is going to be the next little sister that's going to be born probably in the next 9 months to 1.5 years, somewhere time frame of that happening. Meredith has a sweet personality. She comes through with a lot of gumption, a lot of kind of like telling me how things are, and she literally is able to, even at her young age, kind of keep herself going, kind of keep her energy on the high. She like I said, loves to play with my dog, loves to come in and kind of check on me from time to time. So she just has that personal, quirky personality that is just enjoyable and just very, very sweet. You don't find this very much in children of her age, and I think that's the sweet part about her. She does like to play, and I kind of set my camera a little bit differently. She does like to play with my Tesla coil behind me, so she may do that during the reading. You may see it go off a couple of times. That is going to be her. It isn't anything else. The chair I'm in does not touch it, but it can be. It'll go off at the slightest touch. So I've already told her, Meredith, if you want it to go off, you've got to do it yourself. Meredith tells me that there was something wrong, and I almost feel like it's an esophagus, or that like where her esophagus meets her stomach, there's something wrong, or there's a defect there, and so she wasn't able to ever really eat food well without having complications or problems or pain. I do feel like it's something that has come in through genetically through the family line of somewhere, and I almost feel like it's coming in from like dad's side of the family, not necessarily mom's side of the family. And then there is kind of like a law vibe in the family as well. So one side or the other may be full of attorneys and lawyers and that sort of thing. So she talks about like knowing the law and kind of talking about like, oh, this is against the law, or you shouldn't be doing that, that's against the law. So she always tells me something that I'm doing is incorrect or wrong. she comes in with this like zest for life. She has such a sweetness, but she will tell me that she turned on the evil eyes though if someone touched. She had a special baby doll that she really liked, and it almost is fabric in feel, almost like my age, kind of a Raggedy Ann doll, but it doesn't look like a Raggedy Ann doll, but very soft, tender body. But it's something that she always loved petting and always loved touching and that sort of thing, and always loved having it with her. It was kind of like her little whoopee blanket kind of thing. I do feel like she spent a lot of time in and out of hospitals. She knew a lot of nurses, like Maggie and Susie and Bryn, or some of her favorites. I also get, there is one called Suzanne that she did not like, just so you know. But Meredith, or my little Suzy-Q, has the sweetest personality, a zest for life, and really has several messages that she wants to tell her family about. One of them is right before she passed, her older brother, the one that has the real blonde hair, came in and was talking to her and asking her not to go, asking her to stay, and she wants him to know that like she heard him and she's planning on coming back because of what he asked her to do. So that's something that she wanted to make sure that he knew, that it wasn't like, I'm just leaving you, I can't stay in this body, it doesn't work the way it's supposed to, but she's planning on coming back. So he hopefully will be very excited about that. Her younger sister came in with some health issues as well, not as massively as Meredith, but having a few complications, so that kind of made some hiccups in the family, and kind of like, oh my gosh, what else is happening? But I do feel like this is kind of clearing out some old stale energy for the family, so that's something that she's kind of glad that she's able to help the family with and kind of clear this out, so another child won't be born with some similar issues. She also shows me a time frame where she was around horses. So I don't know if her family has horses or a family friend has horses, but she talks about like being around the horses and playing with the horses, and being able to like ride them and pet them and feed them. So that's something that she really enjoyed, she really wanted to, and she's telling me the name Morning Star. So I don't know if that's where they were, what town they're in, the name of the ranch or the farm or whatever it is, but she's telling me the words Morning Star. So somehow Morning Star is connected, and that could be interesting. It could be the horse's name as well. Not a problem. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.